welcome to December's reading. So welcome to In Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny, if you don't know already, and we're going to go ahead and get into our reading. Excuse me. And we're going to tell if this reading is going to be naughty or nice. So let's go ahead and get into it. I figured I'm in the middle of the 2023 forecast. And hey, we still have 3 weeks of December, so let's get into that energy, right? And see how we're closing off this year. So let's get into our message. We're going to pull a major arcana to see what your theme is for the last 3 weeks of the year. And then we're going to pull like an emotional energy, a mental energy, a spiritual energy, and a material energy, or a 3D life. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so let's see where your energy is at. So universe and spirit, please bring your wisdom and your magic, your guidance for the best outcome, or the thing that could be helpful at this time, what they're going through, what their energy is, and all the elements for 2022, the rest of the year. What could benefit them to go into 2023 with an abundant year. So let's get into this. All right. So we have the Empress. The Empress is, listening to your intuition. And I love that the sun is on the bottom. So this reminds me of you, Leo. Your card is actually strength, but the sun is like kind of Leo season, that sun energy. This is about our happiness. So listening to your intuition and doing self-care, tapping into your creativity, trying to bring it to fruition so you can be happy. That's beautiful. I love that. So yeah, that's a good energy to be in, because we all want, love and happiness and peace and an abundant life. So it's very understandable. But at the end of the year, you kind of reevaluate, how the year's been and how you can change things and have a better new year. So let's go ahead and get into the mental energy, which is the Swords cards. So let's see. What is the mental energy for the sign of Leo? And this could be for sun, moon, or rising. This also is a general reading. So, we all have free will to change that energy up. That's why it's good to know what the outcome is or what the energies are surrounding us. So let's go ahead and see what your mental energy is. Ooh, heartbreak. Yeah, and look at that, moving away from it. So I feel like you're releasing a lot of that energy from heartbreaks from our past, betrayals, inner child wounds, things like that. You're trying to wrap them up so you can go into the new year refreshed, rejuvenated, and bring in that abundance. No more of this, right? So let's go ahead and see. Let me put this Empress card over here. So I love that you have this Empress, with this energy of letting go of heartbreak, pains, things that haven't served you, that's caused you a lot of discomfort. So let's go ahead and get into our Cups energy, which is all about our emotions and our relationships. Let's see what's coming up with that for Leo. Yeah. See? Yeah. Turning your back on it. This also can be feeling like you missed an opportunity. But I feel like now you're coming to the idea of realizing that those weren't meant to be. They didn't serve you well. It could have been a relationship where you were always constantly worried and stressed and distrusting or betrayed, and you're letting that go, but you are doing it from this open-heartedness. You're letting it go, you're releasing that regret or that bitterness or the revenge, because that's holding you back. So you're going into this like, I'm not putting up with that anymore. I'm going to set healthy boundaries, and I'm going to attract in somebody that is more loving, caring. I'm not going to put up with people disrespecting me or treating me badly, right? No more of those heartbreaks. All right. So a lot of you could be actually realizing, what you were attracting in before that would break your heart. Now you are setting healthier boundaries and raising your vibration, so you'll attract in more of that, more loyal, respectful energy, that place of that. So let's go ahead and see what our spiritual or passion energy is. The wands of the fire sign energy, which you are. So let's see what this is bringing in. Oh yeah, competitiveness. Yeah, releasing that, because it doesn't do you any good, right? Not comparing yourself to others. So there could have been some energy before, like you were wondering, like, how come they have a good relationship but I don't? Or how come this happens? But now you're kind of stepping out of that. That's not going to get you anywhere. You're not going to put up with the keeping up with the Joneses anymore, and you are just doing you. And you want to bring in. I kind of feel like this energy is, maybe friends or family are telling you a certain kind of person to go for, and you're kind of just like stepping away from that and like I got to do what's best for me, right? And this brings in that stability, celebration energy. This is a spiritual 1111 card. So, standing in your who you are to the core, and realizing, hey, I might want different things from other people. Maybe before you were going along with suggestions or opinions, and now you're letting that go. I love that. So let's go ahead and get into the material. This could be career, finances, just your 3D life in general. For Leo, please, at this time. Yeah, collaborating with others. Yeah. And see here, we have that solo energy. So I feel like you're stepping away from, just the competition, the conflict, the heartbreaks. You're no longer going to accept that. You're not going to accept that. Working with other people, you're going to set your healthy boundaries and put up with what you want to do, not what everybody else wants to do. You're not going to take it. I really feel like you are stepping into setting healthy boundaries and respecting yourself more, and not and assuring that other people respect you, or you're walking away. So let's go ahead and clarify these. We're going to go ahead and clarify with these chakra wisdom oracles. So first we're going to clarify this 3 of Swords in your mental space. This thinking about your heartbreaks and things you've went through. 6 of Swords. Again, moving away from it. Yeah, no longer going to put up with it. If it's not going to serve you or be in your best interest, nope, no more. You're getting out of it. And this is the... what is this one? This is the crown chakra. So see, you're coming from that elevated way of being. You're like, I know what's good for me, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. I've been nice too long, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And you see this Knight of Coins? He's planning things out. He's methodical. He's taking baby steps towards it. So, I really feel you are working towards that. It might not be instant, like you're just like completely cutting people off, but you are telling them like it is. You're setting your healthy boundaries now. So I love that. So now let's get into this 4 of Cups energy. Not accepting things. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, being empowered. Yeah, no longer. Strong, healthy boundaries. Not dealing with it. Yeah, you're walking away from that. And then we have the Queen of Cups. But you're doing it in a compassionate way. And also I feel like you're really tapping. You had the Empress as well. You're really tapping into that intuitive energy. So now, when we get those little nudges to say, maybe this person isn't, good for me, or has some ill intentions, before you would be compassionate, or because you're just like that, want to believe the best in people, you were kind of like allowing some of it. But now you're not, so you're trusting your intuition. So as soon as you get a red flag or that little nudge, you're just like out. So let's go ahead and get into this competition with the 5 of Wands. Ooh, that one wanted to come out fast. Yep, there you go. Letting it go. No more competition. No more conflict. Nope. That is the 3rd eye chakra. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is a fire energy. This is more so Aries. But again, that, like, I know what I want. I'm not putting up with it. I'm confident in my beliefs, and nobody's going to tell me otherwise. So let's go ahead and get into the 3 of Pentacles, like collaborating with others, how we deal with other people in the material world. Queen of Coins, yeah. Very stable, very grounded, very practical. So not letting people persuade us, standing our ground, all that energy. And then with the 3 of Coins, again, is the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is definitely, you're like, you're telling them like it is. You're not going to deal with it. You're grounded in, and you're not going to change your mind. You're not telling me otherwise, right? So let's get into a person, people, or situation around you. What's the energy around you regarding people or situations? Yeah, this is interesting, because this is, our friends that we celebrate and have fun with. It could be our family. So that's like that energy where we're like celebrating, having fun, spending time with people. This is looking out into our future, waiting for our ships to come in. And this is seeing things from a different perspective. So, these are people that, you want to keep in your future, you want to have experiences with. But, you know, this is like that deep revelation. I feel like you're really trying to decide how people are treating you, you know, especially like people that you are connected with. So I really feel like that energy of, you know, seeing the truth for what it is, being logical, and, you know, living your truth and not dealing with the disrespect or the unappreciative energy that they might have. So, you know, sometimes the people we love the most, we kind of take for granted. So I feel like, yeah, see, you've gotten some kind of revelation or clarity. I feel like something's happened here, or somebody in your friend, somebody that's close to you, might have, maybe you helped them all the time, and then something come up where they, you needed them and they weren't there for you, so it made you take a different outlook of things. Look at Emperor again, now that Aries energy again. So there's some kind of energy about Aries, like you're stepping into that fiery energy of that being empowered and taking your power back, because I do feel like there was some disappreciation here, lack of appreciation, and somebody wasn't there for you when you really needed them, and they're really a close friend or family member, somebody you're close to. So yeah, let's get one more. So I feel like you're evaluating, like, is it something that I've put out there? Is it something that, you know, they just aren't seeing? You know, what is it? So yeah, see, this could be a Capricorn, but this is that toxic energy. So there's some kind of toxic energy around people you're close to, someone you're close to. It could be a relationship, it could be friends, it could be a family members or coworkers. But there's some kind of toxic energy about how they treat you, or they don't disrespect you. And yeah, see, it's like juggling energy here. So I feel like you're always giving, being good listener, helping them out, but they're not there when it comes down to it for you. So there's some kind of deep revelation and clarity that you're coming to with this, and you're trying to figure this out, because I don't see like you really want to cut them completely off, but I know you just want to have that respect that you, and loyalty that you deserve with friendships. So I think you're really evaluating this, because, you know, you're at this juggling energy of like, do I just completely cut it off, or do I, you know, somehow switch this energy, you know? So you're trying to figure that out. I think you're, you know, still having trust in them, but you are wanting to change this dynamic here. So let's go ahead and get some advice. What can you do about this situation? Because, you know, I feel like, you know, the only way to change the energy that we don't like anymore is, you know, to move forward, right? And sometimes we have to cut things off. But I don't see you wanting to cut things off. I just feel like you want the dynamic to change. But everybody has free will, right? So let's see. Oh my gosh, the Emperor again. This could be an Aries in your life, you know. But this is that empowerment again. So it's taking back your power. You know, what we put out and how we want to be treated, we decide. You know, we're putting that energy out there. If we keep allowing somebody to disrespect us or treat us badly, they're going to just keep doing it. So this is setting healthy boundaries and, you know, demanding that respect, you know. You choose how people treat you. You know, you don't have to put up with someone disrespecting you. And if they're a true friend, they'll stick around. That's how you'll really know, honestly. Yeah, see, this is like you wear your heart on your sleeve when it comes to this connection or these people, you know? So the Knights also take action. So I do feel like you are coming from a compassionate place. You just want things to shift here. You just want things to shift. I feel like, you know, you're very loyal and sensitive and loving to these people, whether it's your relationships or your friends or your family, but you're just not getting the respect back. And you don't want to cut them out, but you want the 50-50. You want them to be there for you as well, right? Yeah, justice. Now we have a Libra card coming up. So you want it to be fair, right? Let's see what this Hangman's energy is with this person. Yeah, the Hierophant. You know, you want to come from that higher vibration, that good energy. You know, you don't want the negative, toxic, that devil energy, right? This also could be a Taurus. And then the Judgment, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah. See, you want to be content and peaceful and happy. You want to have that trust for people, that you want to know that somebody's going to be there when you need them, just like you are for them, right? Tit for tat, right? Nine of Wands. Yeah, you've been really through it. You know, there's been some really struggles and hardships and pain and and everything. This is perseverance. You've been sticking through with these people, you know, and you just want it to be victorious and successful. You know, you don't want to deal with this drama or this person not being there when you need them. So I feel like something's happened where they weren't there. And now with this Ace of Swords, you know, we have this, I feel like this, with this revelation, you do have a little bit of fear because you don't want to lose these people in your life, but you also want to have that respect. You know, you want somebody to be there for you. So this is like a really hard place. This is also trusting your intuition. And yes, it might not be known if you go to them and you say, hey, listen, I don't think you've been treating me right, or how come you're not there for me? It could cause more issues and they could separate. And I think you might be a little fearful of that. But let's be honest here. If somebody can't understand your point of view and want the betterment for you, you know, should we have them in our life, honestly? Because we want people to be there supportive for us and everything. Yeah, see, this is a choice here that you have to make. And let's get this last energy of this devil, the advice. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's somebody in your circle of friends, family, your relationship, whatever it is. There's some kind of toxic energy here. There's some kind of toxic energy here. And then on the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like that independent energy. You know, you might have to go solo for a little bit until they can, you know, speak your truth. Tell them how you feel. And then it might be a time for a little bit of solo energy here. But, you know, if they're a true friend, they'll come back. They will. You know, that's part of life, how we go through ups and downs. So let's go ahead and get the outcome. If you should take this advice. What's the outcome for Leo? Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. I do see an ending to this situation with the World card here. So, we have a power couple. So I feel like in the future, like if you speak your truth and come from your heart and trust your intuition, that this is going to be successful and happy. You're going to be feeling more empowered. It looks like it's good, like in the horizon, it's good, you know, and more empowered. A more powerful connection here. Once we open up and are truthful, okay? You might reveal a lot of things because it's going to come to a completion here. All right, so you trust your intuition. Look at that competition on the bottom. Yeah, because I feel like when we are stuck feeling like we're in lack with a relationship or something like that, we always have this competitive mindset. We're trying to one each other up, or trying to get, you know, a little bit spiteful, or put little digs or sarcasm in it. And that's just going to keep the connection weak. So once we clear things up, if this is a honest connection, a true relationship like that, you know, we all make mistakes. So if you call somebody out, and also I want to tell you, it's your approach of how you say it. If you come across sarcastic or condescending, it might not go as well. Come from your point of view and express it truthfully, you know. And if they are a real true friend that you need in your life, that you should have in your life, that you want to cherish, then they'll see the thing. They'll see it for what it is. Okay? All right. Maybe they just don't know, you know. So that is your message. I wish you the best, and stay safe and be at peace. Take care. Bye.